Today we are in Birtley, which is a town in the metropolitan borough of Gateshead, situated between Newcastle and Sunderland. Birtley was in County Durham until 1974, and the main rail service between Durham and Newcastle used to stop here until the station closed in 1955. Birtley is also home to a football club who have just enjoyed the best season in their history. Hello, my name is Richard and this is Football Journeys. In this episode we're going to look at a club with a long history who are currently flying high in Division 1 of the Northern League. This is the story of Birtley Town FC. Birtley has a long industrial past in coal mining, brickmaking and heavy engineering, but is not to be confused with a village of the same name in Northumberland, near to Hexham. The main road through the town, the A167, used to be part of the route of the A1 from London to Edinburgh until it was rerouted in the 1960s. It is now most famous for the site of the Angel of the North, which was designed by Anthony Gormley and is built on the site of a former coal mine. It was completed in 1998 and is thought to be the largest sculpture of an angel in the world. Although the current incarnation of Birtley Town FC are a very modern club that was only formed in the early 1990s, the original Birtley FC were founder members of the Northern League in 1889. They played here at the Birtley Sports Ground, which is still the club's home today, although it's now known as the Arrowmark Home Improvement Stadium due to a sponsorship deal. After finishing bottom of the Northern League in their first season in 1889, the club left to join the Northern Alliance, but they left that after just one season, and after a few years in the wilderness they returned to the Northern Alliance in 1895. However, they finished bottom in 1898 and left the league again in 1900. In 1909 they rejoined the Northern Alliance for the third time and finished runners-up in 1914 before winning the league title in 1924. In 1926 they became members of the North Eastern League, where they stayed until 1935 when they joined the Wearside League. After World War II the club were renamed Birtley Town FC and they won the Wearside League title in 1946. But after finishing bottom in 1952 the club folded completely. As we mentioned earlier, a new Birtley Town FC was established in the early 1990s and they joined the Wearside League in 1993. They won the league in 1995 to gain promotion to Division 1, and the new club won their first major trophy in 1998, the League Cup. In 2001, Birtley won the Monk Wearmouth Charity Cup, and the following year they won the Wearside League title. In 2003 the club merged with Birtley St Joseph's to include junior teams, girls and women's teams, plus a reserve side. This led to the club being awarded the FA Charter Standard in 2004. After finishing runners-up in 2004 and 2005, Birtley won the League Cup in 2006 before winning the league title again in 2007 to gain promotion to the Northern League Division 2. However, in 2016 the club finished second from bottom and were relegated into the Northern Alliance League. But 2 years later they finished runners-up in the Alliance and won the League Cup to gain promotion back to the Northern League Division 2. The rise of the club continued, and in 2023 in a dramatic promotion playoff final they beat Billingham Town on penalties to gain promotion to the Northern League Division 1 for the first time. The success continued into the 2023-2024 season when the club finished in their highest ever position of 4th place in the Northern League Division 1. The Arrowmark Home Improvement Stadium has gone through a few home improvements of its own in recent years. It now has 3 stands, one of which, the Andy Foster stand, named after the father of current manager Paul Foster, has 100 seats. The ground here has hosted cup finals for the Northern League, the Durham FA and the North East Colleges League, as well as numerous family days and charity events. So this has been the story of Birtley Town FC, a small club rising to the top. My name is Richard and this has been Football Journeys. If you have enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, and why not consider subscribing to the channel. As well as these great little football documentaries, we also bring you running videos, various vlogs and some unique drone footage. So that's all we have time for this week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to stay tuned for some bonus drone footage to follow. In 2001, Birtley won the Monk